Always like to knock first just to make sure.
Look what I brought for you, buddy. Getting a suntan, huh?
Hey.
Where are you going? I was almost certain that this little goat would want an ice cream cone.
I know who would.
Who? Big Pig.
What's going on, guys? It is a scorching day in Florida. We're driving around right now. There's Mark.
Hey, it's broiling 63 degrees outside.
Well, 63 is pretty hot. Got Mario back there, and I think it's the perfect time to get an ice cream. But I have a plan for this ice cream cone. So we're gonna go through the drive-thru at McDonald's right now. I don't oftentimes eat McDonald's unless it's for ice cream. So we're gonna love it today and do something extra special with this ice cream cone. So stay tuned, and we're gonna show you.
I'm just gonna eat my ice cream cone.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat mine.
I don't know what you plan on doing with yours.
I plan on sharing my ice cream cone with a special friend.
Oh!
You'll see. Oh, there's little Mario. Ready for my ice cream.
Hi. I'd like to get 3 vanilla cones.
Get mine extra large.
As big as you can make them. $21.
$21? How much ice cream did you buy?
It's $3.21.
Oh. I kind of want a Big Mac.
Man, I haven't been to McDonald's in a while. Mario, there you go. I think it's pretty amazing.
Good. All right, now on to the next step. Taking this ice cream cone to see one of my special friends. The cone's starting to melt. We're almost there though. I'm trying not to actually eat the ice cream cone. My friend's gonna be really disappointed if I show up without the ice cream cone. You guys think B-Rad, the baby sloth, was cute. Wait until you meet today's buddy. As long as this ice cream cone survives, you're gonna get to meet Little G. Okay, the good news is that we have made it to our special location. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give the GoPro to Mario. You ate your whole ice cream cone.
Yeah, because I know I have to film.
All right, here we go. I'm excited.
Is he home?
Little G, are you home?
I see him.
Always like to knock first just to make sure. Oh, look out, there's a big tortoise right here. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Is this little G?
Oh, that's Big Pig. Hi, buddy. Hi, Big Pig.
Right over here, it's my buddy.
Oh my.
It's a baby billy goat. Look what I brought for you, buddy. Oh, my little friend. Getting a suntan, huh?
Hey.
Where are you going? Oh, well, he wants your ice cream cone.
Oh.
What about mine? I brought this one for you, little G.
Oh, look, little G likes my ice cream better.
All right. Little G, over here. Oh, here. This is the one you want. Oh, I guess he likes yours, Mark. Look at this. One for you and one for me. Look at that. I don't think Little G likes ice cream cones. It looks like Little G is not going to eat the ice cream cone. I was almost certain that this little goat would want an ice cream cone.
I know who would.
Who? Big Pig. Okay, Big Pig, here you go. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Big Pig loves an ice cream cone. Let me get the paper off of here. Let me see, Big Pig. Hold on. Here's your ice cream. That's how does a pig eat an ice cream? Oh, there you go. Oh, Big Pig. Oh my goodness. How does a pig eat an ice cream cone?
Yum, yum,
Who's
yum,
my
yum.
buddy? Who's my buddy? Oh, I love you, Big Pig. Okay. All right, well, that is
something on the lens there.
Yeah.
pig schmear right there. Ooh.
Oh.
Ice cream pig schmear. You're gonna have to kind of wipe that off.
Yeah.
Well, the ice cream cone didn't work. Little G, that was the idea, but now we've got some actual goat food. So let's see if you want to eat some of these delicious greens. Ready?
And how did we come to meet Lil G?
Well, right now we are at the Everglades outpost, and Lil G just lives back here behind the scenes. Oh, I see you. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good stuff, huh?
He's health conscious.
Give me some of that. Let me have some. Look who else is joining the party. He's like, oh, I'll have some of those greens, please.
Who's this?
That's a big sulcata tortoise. I'm gonna sit down on the ground with you. Come here. Come sit on Uncle Coyote's lap.
There we go.
Now, we don't usually show you guys farm animals, which I guess technically a baby billy goat is a farm animal, but this little goat is just so cute. We had to get it on camera. Oh, here comes Mr. Grumpy. All right, we'll put a little bit down there for Mr. Grumpy. Feeding a tortoise and a goat at the same time. Wash my fingers.
I could have sworn this goat would have loved that ice cream cone.
Oh, I thought so too. I thought the ice cream cone was gonna be a surefire thing, but as we know, goats are herbivores, and this salad is exactly what little G was in the mood for. Ooh, don't bite my knee. Oh, careful there, big tortoise. You wanna try some apple? Let me see this. Ooh, look at what Uncle Coyote's got. Oh, he loves that. Like a little apple dumpling. Yeah. Here.
Sit on Uncle Coyote's lap. Have an
Yeah.
apple.
Come over here and have some apple. How is that? I'm trying to keep my head to the side here so I don't take a horn in the face. He's like, well, he made mincemeat of that apple, huh? Turned it into applesauce. So what's left here? You want some more of this? Oh, I think little G's getting tired and he's ready for his nap. I'm gonna put him back over in his little home here. But I'd say what we learned today is the baby goats don't necessarily like ice cream cones. They're more interested in the healthy life, eating their vegetables. All right, little G, let's get you in here. Bye, buddy. Hey, Mark,
Yeah?
point your camera down here.
Ugh.
Do you know what that is?
Did you make that?
I did not make that. That is an animal poop. And right now we're in South Africa, which is full of animals. And do you know what those animals do every single day?
Eat?
And then they poop. That right there is a baboon poop. 100% certain a big baboon squatted right down on that rock and took a dump.
Or it was Mario.
It might have been Mario. He's actually not a part of the scene, but I'm almost positive it was a baboon poop. Now we're gonna travel from location to location and see how many different poops we can find and see if we can get every animal in South Africa's poop on camera. I hope you guys are in the mood for a dumpy episode. There is one thing that every living organism does on a daily basis. No matter who you are or what you are, I can 100% guarantee that you are going to poop. That's right, poop. Drop a dump, take a turd, release the beast, see a man about a horse. Whatever your cleverly coded phrase for alleviating your bowels may be, we all do it. Today we are on location exploring the Kariga Game Reserve. This massive expanse of wilderness is home to hundreds of animal species, and just like you and me, they all poop. In fact, some of them poop several times an hour, maybe even more. So with all of these butt nuggets out there rolling around, how do we know which feces pieces belong to which animals? Ooh, this'll work. This is Jo. Jo is a field guide. She's also an expert in everything stinky. When I say everything stinky, I mean she is a poop expert. Normally in these videos, we're out there searching for the animals, but today we're gonna search for what the animals left behind. A good old-fashioned classic scat scavenger hunt. Jo, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into this and pick up a handful of these delicious looking little pellets.
He's just gonna grab them all. Mario, he's touching the poop already.
Yep, he's got to touch everything.
Well, in the States, I would refer to this as Cocoa Puffs. Looks like the kind of thing you want to put in a bowl and dump some milk on top of, but these aren't Cocoa Puffs, kids. What are those, Jo?
Chocolate balls.
No, Jo,
Yeah.
they're not. You eat one first. She tricked you guys. She didn't really eat that, and I'm not going to be duped into this either. It looks like small turd, right?
It is.
Okay.
Hold on. Is that a technical name? Small turd?
Yeah, this is a small turd. Well, we're gonna get to big turds today, and I'm not gonna give away what the largest turd out here is. I think you guys can probably guess, and Jo told me there's a really good chance we're gonna find some, so we'll wait till later in the episode. But I figured let's start small and work our way up the turd tree, right? So these are small turds, teeny tiny turds, chocolate delights from an impala, right?
Yeah.
This is impala droppings. Let's break one of these apart and take a look at the inside. Go ahead, just grab one there. I'll just hold on to the bundle.
Oh, you sure this is a good idea?
Yeah, this is a great
Yeah.
idea. Wow, look at how dense that is.
Coyote, what's it smell like?
Oh, no, don't put it in my nose. It actually doesn't smell like anything. A little bit like mucil. Have you ever had mucil? High in fiber. And in fact, this is all fiber pretty much because all these impala are feasting on are plants and underbrush. It's processing through their system and then turning into these little tiny nuggets. Doesn't smell like anything at all. Wow, well, I would say we were off to a good start.
Yep.
We've got some tiny turds. Now let's work our way up to something a little bit bigger. So if you guys are ready, hold on. This episode is all about
Oh,
goodness. Mark, now you're part of the poop train as well. All right, guys, back in the vehicle. Let's find the next turd.
Mario's throwing poop at me.
At least it's not on me.
All right, guys, we're gearing up in the poop train. This Land Cruiser is our official vehicle to skirt across the savannah looking for dumps. All right, Joe, fire up.
Let's go.
Let's find ourselves some poopies.
Hey guys, wait for me.
Come.
All right, go.
Okay.
We're tracking turds, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo.
Tracking down the big turds. Traveling by way of a game drive vehicle allowed us to quickly move from one turd-filled territory to the next. So we kept our eyes open and our noses primed for the next pile of poo. Wow. Okay, here's a nice little pile of droppings. I'm gonna get right down up close for this one and give it a sniff. Ooh, still a bit fresh. All right, Joe, now don't tell me. I'm gonna guess. Let me pick one of these beautiful little buckeyes up for the cameras. Given the size, about a 25-cent piece in the States, I would say that this is a wildebeest.
Nope.
Not a wildebeest. Okay, well, oh, maybe something more like a horse, a zebra.
Nope.
Not a zebra. I'm
Bigger
kind of a
animal.
bigger
but,
animal.
Yeah. Quite
I mean,
tall.
it's tall. Giraffe?
There you go.
Really? That's a giraffe turd.
So
a
they
lot
make,
smaller than I imagined.
yeah, they make a lot of them. A little bit smaller, but a lot of them.
Okay, I'm gonna
There you go.
do what everybody's waiting to see me do and just get a handful of these
Oh,
beauties.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm gonna wash my hands after this episode, guys. Look at that. Now these are actually pretty dried out. You can still smell them a little bit. Well, there's a dry pile of turds for you right there. And if you didn't know, now you know what giraffe poop looks like. Mark, get ready.
No, no, no.
All right, guys, on to the next droppings. Oh, this takes me back, Joe.
Oh, to where?
To childhood, when I'd play in the sandbox with my trucks and I'd come across a boulder. Let me tell you something, kids. When you're playing in the sandbox, those aren't boulders. Those are kitty cruds.
What?
And right
That's what
here,
those were?
those are cat cruds,
I used
buddy.
to collect those.
You used to eat those?
Collect them.
Oh, I thought you said eat those. Yeah, you don't want to eat a cat turd. They're full of germs. But this right here, that's a lion turd. A dried up lion turd nonetheless, but that's a big cat crap.
And that's just one piece of it.
Yeah, why don't you just pile them all up in my hand there? Oh, that one's a roller. Wow, that's a pretty hefty dump right there for a cat. Now this is really dried up. It's not moist, and if it was moist, it would be stinky because carnivore poop contains a lot of meat, guts, and gristle, and will have a pretty strong smell to it. Well, we've worked our way up from the small stuff. Let's cut the small poo and get to the big dumps. You ready?
Ready?
Here we go. Oh my sweet tumbler, look at this giant beauty. Joe, I don't think I'm gonna need help identifying this tremendous turd. It's gotta be an elephant.
Nope.
You're pulling my leg.
No.
You're pulling my trunk.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna climb backwards then down the turd tree hierarchy and say, the next biggest thing would be a rhino?
That is correct.
Yes! Look at that rhino turd. It's like a loaf of bread.
But which one?
Which one
Black-
what?
Black or white rhino?
Ooh, black or white rhino. Didn't think I was gonna have to guess. Well, let me break this turd open.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it is a white rhino because it's lighter in coloration.
Negative. It is a white rhino.
Oh, it is a white
but
rhino.
Why?
Well,
What is this? Is this,
that's poop.
yeah. What is it made of?
Looks like grasses.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so grasses, tall, yellow, flowing savanna grasses. So what? The white rhino eat grasses and black rhino eat more underbrush?
Black rhinos will eat from the bushes.
Okay.
So they'll have more twigs, more little berries, things like that in there.
Okay, well
That's what it's called.
that's good to know. And now considering the fact that it's just grass, here it comes, the official smell test. I'm gonna get a good whiff.
Nice job, Joe. I was about to do that too.
Like the wedding cake trick.
You know what? It smells like dirt. Does not smell bad at all. It completely smells like dirt. And that right there is 2 fists full of non-funky smelling turd. Wow, well, here's one for each of you.
Man, that almost hit me.
This is not becoming fun for us.
Oh,
So far, we've seen impala,
yep,
giraffe,
correct.
lion,
Yes,
and rhino.
and rhino.
There's only one bigger poo left out here.
That's right, guys. Brachiosaur. Now, they tell me they do have dinosaurs here at the park. I haven't seen them yet, but if we can find some brachiosaur poop, we are going to be in business. Stay tuned, guys. Ah! Man, you got turd all over my shoulder. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna find some really big poops. All right, guys, we are rolling up right now on some big old Dumbos. That's elephants to you. And as you can imagine, the Dumbo, oh my gosh, here we go. Zoom in on that hole. Here you go. You got a nice slow roller coming out here. You can see that's made up of grass, figs, and a whole lot of love. Wow, that butthole's so big you can fit your head in it. Now we are just slightly downwind from these droppings, and we're getting a nose full of Savannah morning goodness right now. Look at that, eating and pooping at the same time.
That's skill.
Well, I'm sure the one thing you guys wanted to see on our trip here to South Africa was an elephant actually dropping off its breakfast. Now, as soon as this big guy moves in, we will move in and examine those droppings. What you don't want to do is just kind of skirt in there behind the elephant just after it's taken a dump, because that's how you get stepped on. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the largest piece of poop we could possibly come across here in South Africa. The one and only, oh my gosh, it's still warm, African elephant. And that is a monstrous glob of gross goodness right there. And it is still warm, guys. Oh, Joe.
How do you know it's warm? You want to put your finger in there?
Put my finger in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get poo underneath my fingernail. All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Ew.
Oh,
That's just gross.
oh, that is horrible right there. It's actually very dense. You can already see that the dung beetles have found it. They're flying all over it. Let's just break this monster open. Look at that, guys. A bunch of sticks and leaves and grass. Oh, wow, it smells worse on the inside. I guess you gotta let these ones dry out. It's making my eyes water a little bit. Now, why are there so many bugs in it already? Were those bugs inside of the elephant, or are these just coming
No, they're
straight from the ground?
Yeah, they're coming in after it's
Look, if I zoom in, you can see them swarming.
Yeah.
Look at that.
As
Crazy.
almost instantaneous that the dung beetles have found this hot, steaming pile of elephant excrement. Well, guys, we climbed our way up the turd tree today. From impala to elephant, we managed to investigate many different animal droppings. Well, I can say without question that this certainly was one fascinating, educational, and gross episode. Joe, thank you. Oh, there's the poo shake right there. Thank you so much for leading this on location episode. And I think at this point, it's probably time to get some hand sanitizer. Oh man, that stinks.
Oh.
Picking up pellets of poop with your bare hands looks and is completely gross. Yet a trail of turds can be quite educational. Droppings define the animals that deposit them, and having a knowledge of these environmental compost piles can help you track and ultimately see some of South Africa's most iconic creatures. So while this may have been one of the grossest episodes we have featured on the Brave Wilderness channel, remember that poop is just poop. It's funny, we all do it, and I think it's safe to say that at the very least, we all enjoy a good Dumbo drop.
Over the years, there's been a looming question haunting the Brave Wilderness YouTube channel comment section. Coyote, will you get punched by a mantis shrimp? That alien-looking creature right there is famous for having the fastest punch in the animal kingdom. And today we're going to answer the question as to whether or not it can blast a hole
in a human hand. The acceleration rate of a mantis shrimp strike has been scientifically clocked around 50 miles per hour, similar to the rate at which a .22 caliber bullet leaves the barrel of a gun. They use this strike to kill their prey, an oceanic buffet line of crustaceans and fish. To better understand what a prey species might experience when impacted by that strike, I'm going to bravely embrace the slapshot wrath of Stinger.
All right, Stinger, here we go, buddy.
Currently, the Columbus Blue Jackets' angry-looking insect holds the NHL mascot record for fastest slapshot, scorching goals at 75 miles per hour. To replicate a mantis shrimp prey species, such as a crab, I'll be armoring up in full goalie gear, which, like a crab's protective exoskeleton, will work to defend the soft insides of my body. Don't ask me why, but I have a feeling that this is still going to be painful.
Boom! I feel like you should just punch me in the chest once so that I can just feel, oh yeah. So just that impact is noticeable. I feel like these pads have the least amount of protection on the chest, strangely enough.
In the NHL, most players fire slap shots between 80 and 100 miles per hour. Stinger is capable of whipping consistent zingers between 50 and 60 miles per hour, which is pretty fast for a mascot. So how does that equate to impact force? Well, for starters, the equation to measure impact force looks like this, where m is the mass of the body, the hockey puck, v is the velocity or speed at which the hockey puck is traveling, and t is the time it takes to make impact. Save your brain the mental math. We ran the calculations, and a hockey puck traveling 50 miles per hour has an impact force of 5.24 newtons. That might not seem like much, but trust me, even with my exoskeleton padding, when those pucks hit in the right spot, they definitely hurt.
Oh, definitely knocked the wind out of me.
That was the mantis shrimp shot right in the chest. Oh man, that was a full-on impact. Well, if I was a crab, I would definitely be dead at this point, and the mantis shrimp would be feasting upon my remains. Okay, I think we're ready to film. Coyote! Yeah, just a minute. Dude, what are you doing? I'm about to catch a red belly catfish! Red tail catfish, check that out.
All right, Coyote Pack, we're moments away from me getting into the punch zone with the mantis shrimp. For years, you guys have been asking me to be punched by one of these tiny boxers so that we can answer the question, is a mantis shrimp capable of blasting a hole in a human hand? The peacock mantis shrimp is a cunning predator, and its merciless strike is inflicted using raptorial appendages. These medieval-looking weapons come equipped with a smasher and a spear, allowing the animal to use one or both tools based on the victim it plans to eviscerate. What's more impressive is the shrimp's ability to create a cavitation bubble, formed when an object, like the smasher club of a mantis shrimp, moves through water at an incredibly high speed. Remember, our little crustacean friend's strike has an acceleration rate of 50 miles per hour. When the bubble collapses under surrounding pressure, it creates a burst of high-energy light, heat, and sound. Basically, a catastrophic shockwave that stuns or kills the shrimp's target. So what do you get when you combine the smasher's lethal impact and an exploding cavitation bubble? Nature's most deadly strike, also known as fatality.
Now, to test out the punch of the mantis shrimp, in my opinion, there are two different ways that this can go down. A defensive punch or a predatory punch. A defensive punch would work like this, and it's the first thing we're going to try. Imagine an eel investigating the underwater environment. Now, mantis shrimp are incredibly territorial, and if that eel sticks its nose down into a mantis shrimp's hole, bop, it's going to get a shot straight to the nose. So I'm going to turn my fingers the essentially into the nose of an eel. Try not, oh look, he's coming right out at me. All right, it's definitely curious. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm an eel, investigating around the rocks, looking around in the sand, coming this direction. Oh boy, okay, I think the mantis shrimp is definitely onto me. I could see its eyes twitching, the little antenna up front beginning to sense that a possible predator's near.
Keep it there.
Okay, he's definitely investigating my fingers. Oh, he just hit me right in the tip of my fingernail. Not very hard though, just a tiny little test punch. By no means was that a full-on swing. I'd call that investigative. I think we have failed on the defensive punch tactic. He just tickled the tips of my fingers and realized this isn't gonna eat me, and this isn't something that I can eat. So how are we going to possibly then pull off a predatory punch? Great question. This mantis shrimp eats a variety of different prey items. One specifically is known as a krill. And with these strapped to my fingers, will it come out and try to remove them off of my fingers using its hammers and quite possibly its harpoon? I have a feeling that if a punch is going to happen, it's coming from the predatory approach. Now they have an incredible sense of smell and an incredible sense of sight. And right now, because we were attempting the predatory punch, he seems to be pretty chill and just tucked down in the rocks. Let me try to get my fingers, oh, there's the antenna. Now sensing the shrimp, okay, something's happening. Okay. Oh, it's definitely going for him. Grappling, but not. Oh, he's grabbing away from me. No, he's got one, shoot. He did not punch, he's just grabbing. Oh, this is the right idea though. Those little claws are so sharp, he literally stole one of the shrimp off the lower fingers. And now, oh, he's got a mouthful of shrimp. Come back in. They are gluttonous though, and from previous feedings, we know that he will take more pieces of food than he normally needs just to stow them away under the sand. And that's what they'll do sometimes, kill a crab or bust open the shell of a clam and take the insides and hide them and actually come back for them later on, caching their food and storing it for later. Ding, ding, ding. All right, guys, I think the fight is over. And while I hate to admit it, I'm officially declaring myself the loser. The mantis shrimp didn't win by knockout, but it did win by stealing the fight. It tore the shrimp right off of my fingers and now is back in its corner enjoying a meal. So what did we learn today? Well, a mantis shrimp raised in captivity doesn't seem to be as aggressive as we had hoped. I was barely punched once, definitely didn't hurt, tickled with its claws, and without question did not feel the wrath of its harpoon. Now, would a mantis shrimp in the wild behave differently when defending its territory? Could quite possibly be the case. So is the hype and the aggression level of mantis shrimp all that it's built up to be? Or are these creatures simply misunderstood, beautiful, curious, and charismatic? I'm gonna go with the latter in this instance. But who knows, maybe at some point there will be a rematch and I will get the chance to ultimately get blasted by a mantis shrimp.
Several weeks ago, we were in Costa Rica filming an episode that featured our new wildlife show host, Christina Wilson, taking on the Bullet Ant Challenge. In the process of filming this, a dog literally came out of the middle of nowhere in the Costa Rican jungle. It was emaciated, it was clearly looking for attention, and it was pretty adorable. Immediately, this dog warmed up to us, must have known that we were animal people, and we said, oh, we've got to rescue this dog. But how in the world do you rescue a dog in a foreign country?
Say hi to everybody out there in Brave Wilderness. That's Rufus. He's our little lost rainforest dog. All right, lead the way. Go find us some animals.
Our goal is to talk to some people in the town of Securus and find out where do you take really friendly dogs that need to be rescued. He is skinny, probably about a year of age. There are so many stray, homeless animals here in Costa Rica. At the previous reserve we were at, as we were driving there, we must have seen 24, easily 24 dogs just living on the street. And the fact that this dog came out of the middle of nowhere in the jungle, we couldn't just leave him there. So Rufus is now a part of the Brave Wilderness team.
at least until we find him a home and we leave and go back to the United States. Okay, look how cute he is. Look at that face. That's a face that says, somebody please adopt me. I'll do anything. I could be your best friend. Wait for me, guys. Wait for me. Now I got a mixture of adult dog food and puppy food. We don't want to feed him too much right away because he's gonna scarf it down and we don't want him to puke. So I'm gonna mix the two together and get a little bit of water in here. This is what I do for my dog at home because she eats really fast and the water allows it to slide down a bit better. This is going to be the first meal this dog has had in who knows how long. Rufus, over here, buddy. Come here, bud. Look at this. Look at how excited he is. Oh my God, he is leaping for joy. I know, my gosh. These humans got me some food. Okay, wait. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Okay, take your time. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. I know, that's so good. Oh my gosh, you just inhaled it. Thank you guys so much. I love dog food. Is there more? Is there more? Oh, poor little guy. Okay, so it's been a little over 24 hours since we came across Rufus. Hi, buddy. How are you? And Mario, you've got some updates.
Yes, I'm currently texting with a woman named Krista. So thank you, Krista, for reaching out. She is trying to set it up for a person to meet us here in Securus at a vet clinic. First, we have to get the dog checked out, get him some shots, probably some deworming. We'll cover the cost on that. And then she'll have someone pick him up and basically try and find him a forever home. So this is working out.
So a lot of people, I'm sure, were wondering upon our original social media posts whether or not we were going to be able to bring the dog back to the States with us. While we would love to take Rufus back, there is not enough of a time window for us to get the right papers and veterinary checks for him to be certified to come through customs and all of that, because we are leaving in less than 12 hours at this point. The power of the internet is possibly going to find this very special, very smart, very adorable dog a home. What do you say? Everybody's trying to find you a home. What do you think? What do you think? Are you gonna find a home? Oh my gosh, Coyote, I would love any kind of home. I might have to give you a bath before we take you to the vet because you're a very stinky pooch. Are you extra stinky? Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for the kiss. I know, we're best friends now.
I got a voice message from our contact.
Okay, Mario, I can't even believe this is coming together, but it is. So, the vet office is open till 5:30. He can see you. He speaks English. There's a lady, Amanda, coming to meet you at the vet office, but you guys have to be there by 5:30. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best here. I know it's a time crunch. I'm going to WhatsApp you her name and number, the vet name and number, and the location, or maybe even the Facebook page, so that you can use Waze to get to the vet office.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Yeah, all right, we're going right into Securus right now. It sounds like, fingers crossed, we might have found a rescue for
Trent, we gotta go.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Seems like we may have found you a home. Okay, stay. All right, we are on our way to Securus to try and make it there in about 30 minutes, where we're gonna meet up with the vet. We've never made an episode quite like this before, and it's because of everyone out there watching that has helped us find a way to get a home for this dog.
Uh-oh.
What?
Did he have an accident?
Just farted.
A little stinky in the car. Who knows when this dog ever had a car ride? Yeah, it looks like he maybe farted or maybe had an accident, I don't know. I'm just driving.
How you doing back there, Stinker? I know, you've probably never been in a car before. Guys, it's really bumpy back here, and, well, I got a little bubble in my tummy because I just ate my dinner. So, Christina, your first international trip with Brave Wilderness, and you found a dog out in the rainforest. Tell us about that experience.
Well, it's always a wild time with the Brave crew, and like them, I cannot stand watching an animal suffer. It is absolutely one of the sweetest dogs, and it's so well-mannered, and it was hard to not take care of it. So I'm really happy about social media coming to the rescue, and hopefully we're gonna find this precious little puppy a home.
Trent, how do you feel?
I'm a little sad, actually. I kind of bonded to him too. He went with us the other night on our excursion, and it was pretty cool to have a dog with us. He seems like some sort of hunting dog. He was running ahead, jumping in the forest or the rainforest, and then he even chased down probably a frog or something. So I'm a little sad. You know, he's become part of our team. He's become part of the crew, but we can't take him with us. There's a big process to get him in the U.S., and it's best that he stays here and he finds a good owner, and we're doing exactly that.
We have made it to the veterinarian. This is an important first step. All right, you want to jump down? Come on. Good boy. Good boy. What's this? Where are we? Where are we, huh? Back here. Come on, we're going to do a little checkup. Man, little Coyote. Okay. Perfect. Very, very, very sweet. Yeah. You're a little skittish, but yeah, he had some ticks in his ears and on his lip. I got one off the lip and a couple out of the ears. There's still one more tick on his lip. Very smart dog, very well behaved. Teeth look like they're in really good shape. Kind of looked in his mouth and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys do your thing and we'll just stand back and watch.
Okay, perfect. So what we are going to do in these cases is to check first with a blood test to know about if it's bacteria or some virus in their blood, because in this part, in the Caribbean, it's very common that when we see the ticks in the dogs have this type of disease, okay? So we are going to take now this baby to the other room to take the blood, and we come again to see what happened, okay?
Okay, great. Take a little blood test, okay? A little blood test. It's like dropping your kid off at the doctor. It's a little nerve-wracking. It does make me nervous to hear that when they see ticks on dogs that they may have this blood disease. The ticks were only on the lip and a couple on the ears, so it's not like there's ticks covering the dog. So fingers crossed the blood test checks out.
Now, this is not a rare occurrence here in Costa Rica. We see lots of stray dogs everywhere, all around. It's very important to spay and neuter your pets in case they get out so they don't reproduce. And this is an issue we also have in the US and in many countries where you have stray animals, whether it's cats and dogs, and then they get diseases, they affect local wildlife, and just not good all around. We'll hopefully see that this dog makes it to a loving home that will take care of it for the rest of its life.
Brave Wilderness is going to support financially anything medically that Rufus needs, including this test. Of course, he needs to be neutered eventually, so we're covering all of these expenses for this pooch.
All right, let's hope for the best, and we'll keep it posted. Oh my gosh, you're never gonna believe this. Rufus gave birth.
Oh my gosh, they're dachshunds! I have 2 baby dachshunds at home. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is like a dream right here. Hi! Hi! Oh my gosh, you have puppies now. He has puppies now. Hi! Alright, Christina's taking a dog from Costa Rica.
Hey, look at that guy. He's going.
Oh no, where are you going?
So now we have here the result.
Okay, this is our update, and this result, that dot compared to those dots, this is telling us that he's got healthy blood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great! Oh, amazing! So even though he had ticks on him, no diseases were transferred, clean bill of health for Rufus. That is a huge win. This is all good news, guys. Rufus, you skinny little pooch, you are healthier than you look. That is so exciting. So Amanda just got here. Amanda is one of the people who has jumped into action per our social media post. Let's go outside, talk to her, find out how she heard about this story. She's going to be the one that's bringing Rufus into her organization to ultimately help find him a home.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, I'm Coyote.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh, nice to meet you too. Okay, come up here for just a second. Amanda, we don't know you. The audience doesn't know you, but you are a huge step in saving Rufus, the dog that we found in the rainforest. How did you come to hear about this?
I saw on social media, Facebook. I'm in a lot of animal rescue, animal lover groups here in Costa Rica. This dog here in Secures needs help right away. We live so close, which is unusual. We're used to rescuing dogs very far away. So I was like, if a dog is in our town, we're there. We're coming.
Okay, and you're a part of an organization. You're not actually adopting
No,
Rufus. You're bringing
I'm
Rufus in to help get him.
fostering. We foster out of pocket.
Okay.
We do work with a organization actually on the Caribbean coast, Puerto Viejo dogs. We foster for them a lot. Really great company. Otherwise, we just do it ourselves out of pocket.
So I've got some good news. We just got back Rufus's blood test. He has no issues whatsoever. Clean bill of health thus far. So what does that mean for bringing him into your organization?
We can go ahead right away with getting him healthy, getting him vaccinated, getting him neutered, and that can actually make him available for adoption in the States, all over Costa Rica.
Okay. So with everybody out there watching, keep in mind our audience is massive, and it's this audience that has helped us save this dog. There may be somebody out there right now that does want to adopt Rufus. So you're saying Rufus could essentially be shipped to the United States if somebody wanted to adopt him. Okay, well that's certainly an important step. We will talk to the audience about that, but do you want to go inside and meet the pooch?
Yes.
Come on, let's go check him out. Well, so this is him. This is Rufus. I made him a makeshift collar.
What are you doing? You're such a cutie. Look at that little tail wag.
Little stinky, but very, very adorable.
What you doing? You good boy. You good boy.
Mario, you feeling pretty good?
I do, yeah. This is a full circle. I actually have a little bit of tears in my eyes.
I'll send you photos, videos, updates.
Yeah.
Add me on
Mario.
Facebook. See him play.
What?
You're gonna make me cry.
Rufus is going to a good home, and they'll put him up for adoption there. He'll be cleaned up. We're getting food for him, and we'll send him on his way.
All right, buddy, that's it. End of the road.
Thank you, Amanda.
The beginning of the road.
Oh, I mean, end of the road for us.
I like that.
Amanda, thank you so much for coming to Rufus's rescue. We look forward to staying in touch and getting updates on his story. Yeah. All right. Congratulations. You now have a Rufus.
I always wanted a Rufus. You always wanted a farm too, didn't ya? And 2 square meals a day? And all the treats you could desire.
We did it. We saved Rufus. Big thanks to Amanda and the Siempre Sanctuary for taking Rufus in. They have many wonderful rescues up for adoption, so make sure to check out their site. The most feared animal in all of Australia is without question the saltwater crocodile. Yet fear often comes as a result of that which we don't understand. Since 2008, Crocosaurus Cove has been on a mission to educate the public by easing the bad reputation these prehistoric reptiles carry. It seems extreme, but sometimes the best way to face your fears is to get face to face with them. And while they proudly display a large collection of Australian reptiles, they are famous for their main attraction, the Cage of Death. All right, so the guys are getting ready to be the first ones into the tube.
It's a little different. Haven't done this before.
I'm gonna actually be filming from outside behind the glass to get shots of them underwater. Then I will get inside of the tube and get my own shot at getting some epic B-roll.
What is this called again?
Cage of Death.
Oh, Mario. We're about to get in the Cage of Death.
Nice.
You're already in, actually. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a tight squeeze, huh? That's not too bad, actually. Oh, we're being lowered. Oh, we're getting lifted up. We're actually not lowering. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, this is sturdy. I see a croc. All right, we're officially being lowered into the water. Here goes nothing in the Cage of Death. Going in.
This is a little intimidating, I will say.
Yeah, all that's separating us and the croc is the Cage of Death.
The Cage of Death is an impenetrable plexiglass tube. At nearly 3 inches thick, it gives those who are brave enough the chance to enter the water for an unforgettable 360-degree view of the crocodiles. The saltwater crocodile dominates its environment, packing one of the most powerful bite forces on the planet. Yet it's their stealth and speed that make them so dangerous.
Oh man, did you feel that? Just totally thumped the death cage. That's a powerful animal, you can tell right there. That was crazy.
In their natural environment, they are often concealed in murky, brackish waters, so seeing them in this fashion, crystal clear water, is pretty unheard of, and it's an experience you can't have anywhere else in the world.
Oh, he's still behind you, Mario. Oh, man. Oh man, that was a good one.
A little scary.
All right, cool, thanks. That was super cool.
That was pretty cool.
Man, Coyote's gonna love this.
All right, we're gonna walk up and see how the guy's dive was. Tough to get shots from underneath there, but man, I bet they got some good stuff on that GoPro.
I'd do that again. Would you come back to this?
Yeah, that was neat.
Yeah.
You get right up close to these prehistoric predators. I mean, they're huge. You really don't know how big they are until you're like right in their face and their grill.
Yeah.
Big teeth.
And then you can feel the boom. Like I can't even come close to the pounding that they.
Oh man, this is at least like 3 inches thick.
Yeah.
Alright guys, what do we reckon? Was it good?
It was awesome.
Awesome.
Loved
Alright,
it.
let's get cheese out. We're going to pop that ladder straight through the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
Climb on out.
How was it?
Come on, man. That's a big crocodile.
Well, we survived the cage of death, and now it's your turn.
How were your shots? That's the real question.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
once you go underwater, it's clear.
Yeah, there's definitely spots where there aren't as many teeth marks.
Yeah.
You got to try to find those spots, but there's a really cool like reflection that happens. Like when you're underwater, it almost looks like there's two crocs.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm about to get in the water with a massive saltwater crocodile. This is going to be epic.
All right, so Mario and I survived the cage of death. Now we have bigger cameras, and it's Coyote's turn. You ready, dude?
Going into the cage of death. Now, in most instances, I'd probably try to get into this water without a cage, but that would turn into the bite episode that would be the last bite episode we ever did on the channel. So
it's actually a little nerve-wracking once you start getting into the cage itself.
Okay, I'm inside the cage. Now what's happening right now is they're slowly lowering me into the water, and you can see a huge saltwater crocodile right there. Getting into the water with one in the wild, absolutely impossible. So this is the best way to do it. Crocosaurus Cove, one of the coolest experiences you can have with any animal, let alone one of the most dominant reptilian predators in the world. Arguably the most dangerous non-venomous reptile that exists on our planet. I guess this is the moment where they just let you hang above the crocodile. I am literally hovering just over it. Alright, we're going down. Here we go.
The crocs who call the cove home were removed from the wild because they were considered nuisance animals. That means they were in an area where they could interact with humans. As an alternative to these crocodiles being destroyed, they were brought here, where they now serve as educational ambassadors for their species.
Alright, well there you have it. Underwater B-roll shots of the saltwater crocodile.
That was awesome.
Whew. I had to like basically gecko myself to the bottom of this thing the entire time because the salt water keeps you slightly buoyant. I think I got some pretty sweet shots though. Between myself, Mark, and Mario, this was the only way to get the best saltwater crocodile shots. If you guys get the chance to visit Darwin, definitely come and check out Crocosaurus Cove. You can enter into these enclosures in the cage of death with the most dominant reptilian predator in all of Australia, the saltwater crocodile.
Entering the cage of death was definitely an experience I've wanted to have since finding Crocosaurus Cove on Instagram. And now that I have been in the cage myself, I can promise you, it's an encounter you will never forget. If you ever find yourself in Darwin, Australia, make sure to book your dive in advance by visiting their website. Or if you just like amazing pictures of crocodiles, make sure to follow them on Instagram.
My day officially begins. 24 hours in the life of an APU, Anti-Poaching Unit Ranger, begins right now. I'm meeting up with Mike Veal and some of his experts.
Keep moving, keep moving! Come on, Coyote! Mediocre!
They're going to put me through the first rounds of base camp. We're talking literally a sliver of what these rangers go through. I have a feeling that I'm going to be in for some pretty brutal training today. I'm really excited to go through this training. The anti-poaching unit is front lines of defense against poachers, saving so many different animals on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Here we go, we're pulling up on the obstacle course.
Morning.
Mike,
Welcome
good to see you.
Good to see you.
What's up?
You'll learn that.
Can I see how this is gonna go?
All right, welcome to the obstacle course. This is how we're gonna start your formal training as a ranger.
Okay.
Everybody has to go through this to accomplish the goal of getting into the field.
Okay.
Let's swap hats so we can get you started and ready.
Okay. Cowboy hat coming off. This is cool.
I'm gonna introduce you to lead instructor.
I can tell he already likes me.
All right, welcome to the obstacle course.
Okay.
You will complete each and every obstacle. If I see you walking, you will repeat the obstacle. If you do not complete the obstacle correctly, you will redo the obstacle. You understand?
Yes.
All right, I don't like to talk a lot. Let's go.
Okay. Just hop right into it.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go.
We're going.
Well, he's just here to push me along, or?
You talk too much. Let's go.
Okay.
And go. Come on, move it. Come on. Hook that hand over. Go low. Come on, that's it. Run. Down, under. Over. Over. Time is running. Yep, let's go. Come on, let's go. Balance me. Let's go. And go back. Come on. Move it. Not a walking exercise.
Let's go. No hesitation, straight in. No hesitation, straight in.
Go. Go, move it. Come on, push progression. Let's go. Come on. Faster, no walking. How do you do this? You lose your grip, you go again.
Let's go. Let it grow. On your stomach.
Go. Keep your head down. Come
on, run, run, run. Up, over,
Let's
and
go.
around.
Dig deep. Return leg. Let's go. Dig
Run,
deep.
run, run,
Let's go.
run,
Let's go.
run,
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Up, up, up. Come on.
Let's work, Coyote. Let's work.
Come on, this is not a face pulling exercise. Get down. Let's go, run, 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 run. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on, put some speed on it. Put some speed on it, let's go.
Straight in.
Come on.
Straight in. No hesitation.
Let's go, no walking. Come on, this is not a cool down section. Let's move. Come on.
It's slippery.
Come on, Grandma. Go, go, go. Let's go. Up. I said no walking. I'll make you redo it. Up here, up here, up here. Hey, concentrate. Keep your head straight. Come on, come on. This is not a standing around exercise. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Keep moving.
It's a mediocre effort. Mediocre
Pick it up,
effort.
pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Pick it up. You got a lot left in the
I'm not
tank.
impressed at this moment.
Let's go. Let's pick it up.
Get down, get down. Run.
Under.
Come on, go under.
Push, let's push, let's
Go
push. Come on.
walking. Jump
Come on.
over, jump over. Go under. Jump over. Go under. Let's go, let's go,
Push,
let's
let's
go.
push. Come on. Two sprints.
That's walking, yeah. Come back here. Come back here, that's walking. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I don't have time for this walking. You gotta jump. Get down, do it again.
Go, Coyote. Push it.
Come on. Come on, that's it, running. Good. Come on, catch it. Come on, Coyote. Come on. You gotta prove this to yourself now. Come on. Come on, Coyote. Come on, put some effort into it.
Go, good man, good man. Make it work. Let's go.
Your mental strength.
Yes, there we go. Now you're working. You wait until the end before you start working. Let's go. Good man.
And time. Holy crap. Why are you lying around? Get up.
Hold on.
What do you think this is?
Time.
No holding on.
On your
Come
feet.
on,
On your
trainee.
feet. On your feet.
Get up. Get up. Stand up. How do you feel?
That'd be the hardest thing I've ever done. Holy cow.
You want to know your time?
Sure.
4 minutes, 44 seconds.
Really?
Yes.
Is that decent?
No.
Good news is we're gonna pass you to the next level for the next set of the course training.
Okay.
Here is your ranger shirt.
Oh, man. Thank you. Awesome. That's an honor right there. Can I lay down and go to sleep with this?
You can't sleep in that, but you'll wear it on duty and during the rest of your training.
I think I'm gonna puke. Woo! Can't even begin to tell you guys how unbelievably difficult that was. I would love to go on American Ninja Warrior. I think I got some training to do. For as much as I might be crying right now, these rangers go through this almost daily. It takes a massive amount of endurance, mentally and physically, to be strong enough to be an AP Ranger.
Beyond the obstacle course, which was honestly one of the most physically demanding challenges I have ever been through, I spent an additional 14 hours training under the guidance of Global Conservation Force President Mike Veal. And I got a taste for what it takes to become a frontline ranger. Throughout the day, we spent hours in the scorching sun, surveying reserve perimeter fence lines. I learned about field tracking, snare identification and dismantling, and finally, the art of camouflage.
People always ask, does Coyote Peterson wear makeup on camera? Today I do.
in what seemed like the longest hour of my life, as I was transformed into a shrub and made to lay completely motionless amongst tick-infested underbrush for an entire hour. Trust me, it was brutal. So from a perspective like this, what a ranger will do is have great observation of the environment. So with a pair of binoculars or night vision goggles, you can see anything moving off in the distance here. Hunker down for the night. Hopefully nothing unnatural passes by. And if it does, then you spring into action, boom. Just like that, the team is in place. So like I said, becoming an APU certified ranger is difficult, and it definitely takes more than 14 hours. But those who complete and pass the course carry with them an honor of the highest regard and are celebrated as warriors who defend our planet's wild places and animal species. Arachnophobia. It's one of the most commonplace fears in the world and is simply defined as an intense, irrational fear of spiders. Now, for anyone that suffers this phobia, the term irrational is pretty much irrelevant, because even the tiniest spider can easily seem the size of a dinosaur. Experts say the best way to get over your fear of something is exposure therapy. In the case of spiders, it would be looking at pictures, or even the arachnids themselves. Well, I've decided to take the concept of exposure therapy to the next level. They say, go big or go home. I say, if you can't go all the way, there's no point in even beginning. Spiders. They proudly hail as one of our planet's most feared, yet most misunderstood species. Now, a large percentage of you out there watching right now likely have arachnophobia. Now, when it comes to spiders, I've worked with many species in the past, including tarantulas, black widows, and even this species that you see right here, the giant golden orb weaver. Now, in the past, I actually free-handled this spider to prove that these giants aren't necessarily out to get you, and if you accidentally run into one in the wild, you aren't necessarily going to be bitten. Now, today what we're going to do is create the ultimate arachnophobic nightmare scenario. We've built what I call the spider helmet, which is a clear plastic capsule that will go over the top of my head. And inside, we're going to place not one, but 20 giant golden orb weaver spiders. Now, it's important to note that all spiders have fangs, all spiders are venomous, and all spiders are capable of biting. Once the capsule is in place and it's locked, I won't have any use of my hands, which means that I will not be in control. That ultimately means that anything is possible. And if I'm bitten, I'm not going to be able to stop the bites from coming.
Okay, this is it. The moment you have been waiting for. The reason you clicked on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Coyote Peterson, and this is the spider helmet. I need to try to keep my heart rate as low as I possibly can and talk as little as possible so that I'm not steaming up the box.
All right, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
All right.
Wait. You've got all the spiders?
They're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
I gotta go.
Okay, how many do we have in there?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, of course it's a lot.
Now, before we get into the entertainment side of things, first we need to give you an education about this super cool creepy crawly.
Commonly known as the golden silk orb weaver, its namesake originates from the golden color of its extremely strong web, which helps to draw in and entangle a variety of victims. Some reports even document these giants eating small birds. Yep, you heard me right, a spider so big it can eat birds. And is considered one of the most widespread spider species. They commonly inhabit tropical regions and love the same beautiful vacation spots you likely dream of visiting. Females are significantly larger than males and can reach several inches in length, the perfect size for spindly drumming up nightmares. But it's only fair to mention that they are not aggressive toward humans and their venom is very mild. So unless you plan on running face first into their webs, or sticking your head in a box full of them, realistically, you should have nothing to fear.
All right, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
All right. Okay, they're
They're crawling all over. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. We got some webbing already.
Oh my gosh, this is the craziest feeling ever.
You all right? Okay.
Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me.
Go.
Okay.
Stage is set.
Okay. My goal is to try to stay in here for several minutes. And I'm opening my eyes. Oh wow, that is about as creepy a feeling as it gets. I can feel all of those hooked legs crawling all over me. Okay, I see the spiders are completely surrounding my face at this point. Okay, they are crawling up the back of my head right now. Those little legs are really sharp. Okay, I've got one coming right up over the top of my head now. I imagine if you're still watching this video at this point, you are in a state where your skin is absolutely crawling. You can only imagine how I feel right now. Oh boy. Now what's crazy about the golden orb weavers, they spin these incredibly strong webs, and I can actually feel the webbing is now all entangling the back of my head. I got a spider right in my face. It's walking right up the side of my face. It is so hard to not try to swat at my face. See this? I want to do this. I want to shoo them away from me, but I can do absolutely nothing at this point other than to try to stay completely still. If you think sticking my hands into an aquarium full of piranhas or sea lamprey was creepy, this definitely is the next level. Well, my head has been encapsulated by the spider helmet now for several minutes. And at this point, I haven't taken a single bite. I hope that this extreme arachnophobic experiment has helped display that spiders, while creepy, aren't necessarily aggressive toward humans. If you come across a spider in your near future, stay calm, simply walk in the opposite direction, and both you and the spider will carry on a happy existence. I bet you clicked on this video because immediately you thought, there is no way Coyote Peterson is going this far to teach us about animals. Sure, I've done some pretty crazy things over the years, but the Coyote Pack knows I perform these stunts because they're an entertaining way to learn about the animals we don't understand. Spiders are amazing creatures. Let them do what they do, and I promise the natural world will be a better place. I know that by wearing a spider helmet, I'm not going to be the silver bullet that cures your fear of spiders. But if you have arachnophobia and you bravely watch this video, then you have taken a huge step by embracing exposure therapy. And for that, I am proud of you. Quick, do you know what the world's fastest animal is? Okay, time's up. It's the peregrine falcon. And when in a predatory dive, this bird is capable of reaching speeds of over 250 miles per hour. Today I'm going to become a bird by jumping out of an airplane to see how fast my body can drop in a 60-second freefall.
My heart's racing now!
While attempting to accurately hit a prey target.
All right, are you ready to go? I'm ready to go!
But before we get extreme, first, I'm teaming up with the Ohio School of Falconry to get a speed course in the art of training falcons. Well, if I am to become a peregrine falcon, it starts with learning about these incredible birds. Joe, thank you for this incredible opportunity. Let's talk falcons.
Sounds great. What can I tell you about falcons?
Well, first of all, what I want to sort of explain to the audience is that this bird is so much lighter weight than I could have ever imagined. It is sitting on my hand, but I can barely notice that it is here, except for when it does that flapping thing. How much do these birds weigh?
Well, her flight weight is right in the 800-gram range.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the fastest animal on the planet.
It is. They utilize certain aspects of physics, if you will, to be able to achieve speeds of up to 270 miles an hour in a stoop.
Okay, now weighing as little as she does, how is something this lightweight capable of moving that quickly?
That's a great question, Coyote. Shelly here has been blessed by nature to have a perfect aerodynamic shape. So she has wings that are perfectly wing-swept and pulled back. Also, each of those bones inside of her body is actually hollow, except for down here, the ankle all the way down towards the end of her metatarsals. Those are the only solid bones in her body.
Now, when it comes to taking down prey species, does she actually make contact with her talons, or does she like sort of clip the wings off?
In some cases, they're snatching birds out of the air. So if the bird is smaller and they are actually flying down to catch it, they might grab it. If it's a larger bird, they might actually make a fist with that foot and actually break a wing and then follow that bird down to the ground and utilize those very, very long, slender toes to grasp onto it.
So it's taking the victim out in the air, following it down to the ground,
correct,
and then finishing it off.
Correct.
Wow, that's amazing. So Joe, when it comes to being one of our planet's top birds of prey, what makes the peregrine falcon so lethal?
Well, Coyote, you have to understand that in the world of raptors, there's really two main pieces that go into actually catching prey. There's power. So when you think of like eagles and red-tailed hawks, those are birds that are not particularly fast, but they overwhelm what they're hunting with pure power. Whereas the falcons themselves, much faster. It's about speed, it's about precision. They're the ultimate winged assassin.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
All right, well, now that we've learned a little bit about these birds, I think it's time to see them in action if I'm hoping to learn from their style when it comes to myself turning into a falcon jumping out of an airplane.
After a quick demonstration on how to master the art of pole luring, which is basically a mix between fly fishing and Donatello's bow staff skills from the Ninja Turtles, it was time to see a falcon in action.
Okay, I've done some testing with the flight pole. Now, I originally thought that I was gonna watch Joe have the birds dive at the lure first, but I'm getting thrown right into it. So hopefully I won't knock the bird out of the sky. I'm a little nervous about that, but they have a lot of faith in me.
Trained falcons target the lure, and to catch it is a big deal. Think of it like a bird playing a video game. Get the lure, win the game. And if you win, a meaty treat is your coveted reward.
There you go. There you go, good. There you go.
Taking the wind there. All right, this one, whoa, that's cool. Here she comes. All right, you got it. That was awesome.
Now that we've seen the amazing skill and cunning abilities of falcons, it's time to become the bird myself. I'm going to be jumping out of an airplane at 13,000 feet while holding this peregrine falcon puppet to see not only what it feels like to be moving at speeds of well over 100 miles an hour, but also whether or not I can hit my prey target on the ground. Time to suit up, head up into the air, and jump out of an airplane.
All right, ready to call in the plane. It's go time. my breakfast is in my lungs right now. Target hit! Mouse down! All right, we did it! Peregrine Falcon hit its target. Wow, that was so fast. 120 miles an hour, was blasting my face backwards. I opened my mouth at one point and it basically sucked my cheeks back. That was about as close as I think you're ever gonna get to feeling the perspective of a peregrine falcon. Wow, that was intense. Woo! We hit 14,500 feet and Andrew said speeds of close to 130 miles an hour. I have to say, this is one of the most extreme experiences I've had when it comes to embodying an animal. Today, I became the bird. It is another animal rescue episode on the Brave Wilderness YouTube channel. Usually we are going after venomous snakes, but you're not gonna find those in Columbus, Ohio. Today we're meeting up with Luke, who is a honeybee conservationist, and we just got the call that he has spotted a massive hive. We're about to go rescue hundreds, if not thousands, of honeybees. He's already up there getting into the bees. Hey, Luke.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Wow, well, I guess we know where the bees are.
Right here, yes.
And I notice you're not wearing any bee suit or mask at all.
Currently not until we agitate them a little bit.
Wow, that looks agitated to me. And I mean, me, I'm usually wearing bee suits when I'm working with bees, but Luke is fearless, and today we're going to be pulling bees out of this entire pillar, you're guessing?
I would say it's probably like to about here.
Wow, and how many bees do you think could be in there?
I think upwards of 30,000. Seems realistic.
So my guess, when I was on the way here in the car, I said a few hundred bees, maybe 1,000 bees. That's a lot more bees than I anticipated. So Luke's got everything already set up. I'm gonna get put to work, and with any luck, we're gonna relocate some bees. So I see you're setting up a smoker first.
Yes.
Is that just in case these bees get a little agitated once we open up that pillar?
Exactly. So the smoke, a lot of people say it calms them down. It doesn't calm them down. What it does is they communicate via pheromones, and the #1 smell becomes this smoke. Okay. So their ability to communicate threats suppresses because the smoke kind of covers up all the scent.
I love the smell. What do you call this little thing? The bee puffer?
Just a smoker.
A smoker. Man, it smells so good.
I don't think we have anything yet.
Ooh, behind door #1?
Yeah.
Nothing. Any stings yet?
No stings yet.
Wow, how about that? There are so many bees flying around by you and not a single sting yet. It's a pretty handy little saw he's using there. It's precision work to get inside of a pillar like this. Should be sponsored by DeWalt. Look at this thing. This is cool. I need one of these. DeWalt, if you're watching this video, clearly Luke could use some more of your tools for saving bees. What's behind door #2? More wood.
But we're seeing bees now.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a little bit of honey too.
Well, one of the things that you can see, so you can see other scat, which is the #1 way bees get into cavity is that something like a squirrel will make a nest first and do all the like grunt work to open up the space, and then the bees will come in after they move out.
All right, so what would your analysis here be?
Well, I think first I want to go further down.
Okay.
So we'll go further down till we stop seeing the comb.
Guess how many times I've been stung so far? 0. Pretty impressive. Little bee party going on up here.
There we go. We are home free.
You guys ready? Here comes the reveal. Whoa, wow. Look at that.
You know how we have regulations for hallway sizes and doorway sizes? They have the same thing.
Okay.
That's called bee space. It's about 3/8 of an inch.
Well, as you can see, we have successfully, and by we, I mean Luke, has successfully cut away all the wood to expose a massive hive. The comb, you can see, is hanging vertically, almost like honeybee icicles. Our next step is to cut apart pieces of the comb and strategically place them into the bee box that Luke is creating. So this next part may get a little risky because he said if we're gonna get stung, this is likely where it's gonna happen. As you can see, we're not wearing any bee suits. At this point, it's very unlikely we're gonna put them on. So let's see what happens. Should we see if I can karate chop any of those boards? Got a good hold on it?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Oh wow, look at that, the way that it, oh, here comes the honey. Oh, you can see the honey all kind of oozing down.
Okay, here, you can tear that piece off.
Okay.
If you don't see any eggs, that means there's no queen laying.
Now, I probably should have asked you, but I already tasted the honey off of my glove.
Perfect. It's your glove.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's fresh.
Yeah, wow. That is, really good. All right, so what do we do with this piece?
So let's get a frame.
Okay. Frame it up. Did well on your measurements. It fits right in there. You gotten stung yet?
No.
Me neither. Look at that comb. Wow. All right. Nice cut right there too. Look at the job Luke did on that.
So yeah, definitely no sign of the queen yet.
Yep, I got it.
I did get my first sting.
You got stung?
Yeah, on the back of the head.
Oh, back of the head, not even on the arm. All right, we have one official sting. You didn't even make a sound. Beautiful. Look at that gold coloration.
So they lay drones right now in swarm time, again, as it's like the last queen's goodbye, and then in times of surplus. So it's not just like a regular occurrence. You can see that guy really struggling to get out right there.
Oh yeah, right there.
That's a huge part of their process. They don't help them at all get out.
Yeah, if you don't get out, you don't make it.
No time for the weak.
I'm getting stung.
You got one?
Yeah, I'm good. Ah, yeah.
Almost halfway through.
Halfway through, and so far only one sting. Oh, getting another sting.
On the hands?
Yeah, my arms are getting stung. Okay. You're coming out? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I got a big piece of it. Oh. See there on my arm there? Whatever's happening here is stinging me. You get hit again?
Yeah. Yeah. We did it. We got it.
We got it. Here, I'm gonna hand it off to you. Got it? Oh, that's a sticky one. Oh yeah. That guy right there, it just wedged in place. Woo-wee! Ah, you forget how much a bee sting will smart, but it makes it worth it when you're going after glove honey. Good. I'll take a glove full of honey for a couple of honeybee stings any day of the week.
So the best for stings, are you familiar with the plant plantain? Not like a banana. It's also known as white man's foot, and you chew up the leaf. It's a weed you find in your grass. You chew up the leaf in your mouth, and you just like put it on your sting or put it on your arm.
Really?
And it is like nature's Neosporin.
No way. My gloves taste delicious, what can I tell you? All right, we're going to the top of the comb. I have a feeling there are more stings coming. Oh, look at that one. That's crazy. Look at all that honey in there. I don't know if this one's even gonna fit in the frame.
What a piece.
Okay, look at that. You know how they say that bees can sense fear? Do you think that's true?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Well, they're really like barometric pressure, like we talked about, but they're also very sensitive to electromagnetic wavelengths. So, right, your heart just beating faster is going to do that. So
do you think this is a good example of not being afraid of bees?
I think a very good example.
because I feel like they're all around my face and I feel pretty calm for the most part. Even though we are digging out their hive, not many stings. All right, you got the next piece ready?
This piece, I'm ready to cut from the top.
Okay. I can't twist my arm any further.
That is the crown jewel.
Whoa. That's the big one. Wow, it's covered in bees.
Wait, what's that right there?
Oh, hey now. Hey, don't get your fingers all sticky there, Pooh Bear. You keep sneaking honey, Mario.
Okay, now we can look for the queen on here.
Okay.
Will she be here? Probably not, but this would be the spot for her. Yeah, lots of drones. Now.
I've tasted no honey so far. I've resisted the urge.
Yeah, me either.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, honey's so good for you too, and especially when you're eating local honey in your area, right? Like that helps you fight against allergies. Is that true, or is that kind of like
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's all in how much and what do you consume, your dosage, right? But it is because there's little bits of pollen and processed pollen that act as just a little bit of information in your system to manage, right?
Well, I can tell you this much, pillar honey is delicious. Ah, it's dripping everywhere. That is solid honey and comb. Almost completely solid honey. That's heavy. We almost didn't get it out of here this complete because it started to crumble on itself. That's just pure bee food right there.
That one we are going to preserve for the bees.
Ah, see, I was about to take a bite of it. We've only been stung a handful of times, which is fantastic. Even with this many bees all in our faces, we feel completely safe right now. Have not yet found the queen, but we've done an excellent job of getting each and every piece of comb out of this hive. All right, Luke, I think we're down to our last couple pieces here, and then we're gonna try the honey. And this will all be taster honey, because you can see it's all just scraps left over from bits of the comb that we were not able to get out. Well, Luke, we did it. We successfully removed thousands, probably close to 30,000
Probably close to it, yeah.
out of that pillar. So tell us, where do the bees go next?
So the bees are gonna go back to my home apiary. I will manage them there, let them reattach all this comb that we kind of messed up in the process. And then once they're fully established, I'll move them out to a different apiary.
Okay, so these bees will successfully be relocated and back out into the wild where they're gonna continue to pollinate and make sure that we as humans have plenty of food. Because without the bees, we wouldn't have our food, right?
That's exactly it.
So how can everybody find you and the work that you do if somebody else needs their bees relocated?
So the company is The Bee Collective, bethecollective.com, and then social media channels, all of them. The Bee Collective is where you find us.
I gotta tell you, Luke, when I woke up this morning, I did not expect that rescuing 30,000 bees was gonna be a part of my day, but thank you for the wonderful education. Guys, make sure to check out Luke's work. Okay, Luke has prepared some choice cuts of comb. Yeah, Mario and Trent ready to try them. All right, Trent, you're gonna go first.
So I can just eat the whole thing, right?
I believe so. Luke, you can eat the whole thing, correct?
Look at this. I mean, it feels like it's just fresh out of the oven. Here we go. I've already been trying this all day.
I call it fresh out of the pillar.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy good. I'm gonna have to like power wash my beard because it's all up in my beard already, but you can't get candy like this.
On a scale of 1 to 10 with other honeys you've tried, where does this rank?
11.
An 11? Pillar honey is an 11?
This honey goes to 11.
Unlike Trent, I didn't sneak any licks. I attempted to lick my finger, but it ended up being actually just bee poop, so I didn't eat the honey yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Sir, I present you with fresh pillar honey.
Which is the biggest one? I think I'm going for this guy. Nature's Candy. Oh my God.
Wow, he took the whole thing in one bite.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Oh my God. That's delicious. Yoink. Got another one.
Hey, hey!
All right.
You know you've already had a whole bunch, so
well, I still gotta have one with the comb.
All right, here.
All right, you hold that.
Oh man, I'm still chewing.
This is the real deal right here. I mean, I've been licking my gloves all day, but this is grade A choice back of the comb pillar honey. Woo! It's a hot little golden nugget. Here we go. All that hard work was worth it.
R2-D2's gone haywire, bro.
That is some really good honey. It's really good. I give it like 100 out of 10.
We're in. We are currently in North Tucson, Arizona. We happen to be staying in a really cool Airbnb. Mario, what do you think of this place?
Oh, I love it.
It's nice, right? It's got a good view. It's high up in the saguaro hillsides of Tucson, which it is famous for. Look at that. Oh, there it is. I see it. This is us, guys. Say hi to Mario.
How you doing?
Y'all set?
I'm all set.
Okay, let's go.
Check out our digs.
All right, let's see if anyone's home.
Ready?
Yeah.
What's going on, Cat?
Hey.
That doorbell keeps going. What's going on, Coyote Pack? Welcome to Coyote's Crib on Location Edition, where we're gonna explore a crib that Coyote doesn't actually own. We're just staying here because we're on location in Arizona. So if you're ready, follow me. Where are you going at? Well, we've got the option. We can go right or we can go left. Which way do you want to go?
Left.
Okay, let's go this way.
That's all right.
Oh, that's my line. All right, first things first, the kitchen. Check this out. Pretty spacious, right?
Looks nice. What all we got? Why don't we go rifle through some stuff?
Well, yeah, everybody always wants to know what's inside of the fridge. What's in the fridge? Let's look inside of the fridge. There it is.
Nice and cool. Oh!
Yeah, popsicles, the most important thing you can have in your entire diet when you're on location in the desert is Freezy Pops. I love those.
Don't eat all the red ones. You know I like those.
Yeah, I know. Don't want to melt them either. Okay, so what is it that we actually eat when we're on location? Is it really, really healthy? Kind of. There's some vegetables in here. We've got yogurts, right?
Yeah, we got some, ooh, those are mine. Don't touch those.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat those.
What else we got?
Ooh, the LaCroix.
Who got the donuts?
These are Mario's.
Mario. You got the donuts.
Mario likes chocolate donuts. Can't have too many donuts. We've got
crust.
juice. We've got Kool-Aid. Those are mine. LaCroix, shared by everyone. Ooh, here's the healthy stuff. Check out that little baby right there.
Yep. Look at those blackberries. There's something there.
Mario?
There you go, buddy. Thanks.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Vegetables are great. Do you know what's better than vegetables? Snacks. This is Snack Central right here. More donuts, cookies, fruit snacks. There is something healthy. Bananas are technically healthy.
Is that your gum?
Yeah, these are my gum. These are awesome. These are ice cubes. We're not sponsored by Icebreakers, but we should be. Look at this dining room.
All right.
Woohoo! Check this out. Seats 4. Look at that thing. What is that?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. It's art. That's what they call it. Okay, let's go this way. Woo!
Come on, Mario.
Now this is the family room. How enormous is this? Everything is huge. The ceilings are higher than I can touch. Mario can jump over that thing. You can actually lay all the way out and take a nap. Hey, you guys want to see something super cool? Super cool? There's a tree in this house. I'm completely camouflaged. Oh, it's a fake tree. I thought it was a real tree, but it's still a tree in the house. Gemstone. It's crazy. That's the garage.
It's really dark. Let's not go in there. It's scary.
I'm not going in there. So that's that side of the house. If you go this way, this is where we actually sleep. Right here, we've got a pretty cool bathroom. That's a huge tub right there. In our shower, man. Ah! Little privacy for when you're actually taking the shower or using the lavatory. All right, this is one of my favorite rooms right here. This is the guest room that nobody actually stays in. It's got a blow-up mattress, and look at that eagle. It's a giant wooden eagle.
It is wood.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, huh? Respect the bird, guys. In here, you've got an ancient computer, just in case you need to contact the space shuttle or anything like that.
Yeah, I think Neil Armstrong's on the other line of this.
Yeah, it's a lot of high-tech devices.
Look at that, folks.
Yeah, that's old school right there. That's got a CD-ROM drive.
Does it?
Yeah, floppy drive. This is crazy! Mario's room! Check it out! This is where Mario sleeps. Look at these flowers. What? Mario, can you explain these roses? You're doing some weird stuff.
Oh, we gotta hit the light.
I got no lights.
Oh, no lights?
No lights. This is pretty nice. You've got your own little walkout patio there. Come on down the hall, guys. What's in here? Linens!
Towels.
Linens! And towels! Oh. Lots of toilet paper!
Oh, a rabbit on it.
Yeah. All right, are you ready?
I wonder who got the biggest room in the house.
I got the biggest room for sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, here we go. Hey, it's Coyote's room. Look at this mansion is spread. Over here is where I get ready in the morning.
Look at the skylight.
Shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste. This is where I wash my face. Woo! It's been a long, hard day. I use this little towel here to dry myself off. Oh, man. It's so tough making these episodes. This in here is my closet. Hold on. Look at all the room that I have. Look at all this space. You guys want to see my clothes? Look at them all. I've got my adventure pants, my wigwam socks, my undershirts, and of course, a backup shirt just in case an animal poops on me.
So what's crazy about the shower?
What's crazy about the shower is that, first of all, there's no shower curtain. And you just get in and you shower and you have to worry about somebody looking in the window, like this creeper over here. Gosh, Mario! Mario! Have you guys ever met Lil Coyote? Woo, woo, woo. Actually, Lil Coyote was made for me by this amazing member of the Coyote pack, also the same person that made Mini Mario, and Lil Coyote comes on every single adventure. Oh, check this out.
Whoa.
Big screen TV! Look at that, that's a 27-inch Sony! You guys think you've seen a big TV before? You've never seen a TV that big, and that's a clock. All right, let's go out the back patio. You can walk right out into the desert. Wow! And then you've got another patio. If you guys didn't think you had enough patio space, you haven't seen anything until you've seen this patio space. You can sit here at night and look out on the entire city of Tucson. Check this out.
You know what? Before you reveal it, we should get the stuff to make the fire.
In case you guys didn't know how to start a fire, I'm gonna show you how. Everybody careful. Ooh. Ooh. That is absolutely epic.
What about my room?
We didn't look at your room?
No.
Let's go look at Mark's room! How do we miss Mark's room? Hey, you guys wanna see something else cool?
Ooh.
Check this out. That's a clean room. Look at this.
Look at this, guys. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. I make my bed. What's the rule about this section?
Coyote doesn't touch this section. I don't touch any of the gear other than the GoPros and my computer. Because I break things.
That's right.
I've already broken 3 cameras this year. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much the crib. And if you guys really like this episode, then let us know in the comment section below, because maybe there'll be more on location Coyote's Crib editions coming soon. Crazy!
Wait.
What?
What's missing from this video?
Oh, an animal. That's right. Okay, earlier today, we did see a creature in the backyard. Maybe we'll flip this into like an animal adventure now and
let's
see
get
if we
a
can find
serious
it.
mode.
Okay, so this one's kind of crazy, but you're right. We may be able to find this animal. Now, earlier today, I did see it out here in the backyard, and if we're lucky, we might come across it again. Come on, let's go start looking. He was out here earlier.
What are we looking for?
My little friend Gilbert.
What does he look
There
like?
he is. He's right there.
No
I
way.
can't
Do you
believe
see
it.
him?
Oh, he's going
Whoa.
this way. It's a little baby Gila monster. Oh, stay buddy, stay buddy.
There he is, there he is.
There he is.
I can't believe he's still here.
There's Gilbert. Oh, he's gonna go down by the tree. That is a little juvenile Gila monster. We saw him earlier today. We've seen him multiple times today crawling around out here in the backyard. Oh, is that his little burrow?
Yeah, might be.
He has been walking around out here all day. We have never seen a Gila monster just hang out like this. So this must be his territory right here in our backyard. You can believe it or not, that is a completely wild juvenile Gila monster. And actually, this is the time of year that the juveniles are very active. This is probably one that was born last year around this time or in the late summer. And sure enough, right here on location, and just like every on location episode, we managed to somehow feature an animal. I can't believe we found him again. I've come out here several times today, to be honest with you guys, looking just to see if he's still in the area. This is the 5th or 6th time I've seen him right in this little spot right behind our house. How cool is that?
That's amazing. Now, what's the rule about Gilas? You don't touch those?
No. I have done it in the past with permits to get them up close for the cameras. After I was bitten a couple years ago, just filming one in the wild with GoPro, I no longer try to handle these animals. If you see one in the wild, admire it from a safe distance, just like we're doing right here. To getting cool shots, Mario?
Previously, we worked with McCord Canine of West Virginia to bring you an episode where I was attacked by a tactical apprehension dog named Maya. Today, we are bringing you another action-packed canine takedown scenario. The purpose of this video is to exemplify how skilled and effective apprehension dogs can be. Now, before things get really crazy and this chase takes off on foot, we want to remind you that this is a training scenario, and everything you witness on screen is a well-rehearsed production. I will be working with Deputy Chris Garner of the Dodgers County Sheriff Department and his McCord Canine trained Dutch Shepherd, Tarek. I'm playing the role of a bandit who has made off with a bag of priceless loot. Watch until the end if you want to find out what's in the bag, and who knows, you might even get to claim the loot as your own. Okay, here we go. Let the chase begin.
All right, I've only got a few seconds before the dog actually gets up and in here. And what I want to do is try to spread my scent throughout the course of the building. Everything I can do to throw that dog off is going to be in my favor. And, no, I just lost the bag. Get it, get it, get it. Come on, Coyote, you got this.
Sheriff's Department Canine. Commander, I'm gonna send my dog. Sheriff's Department Canine. Commander, I'm gonna send my dog. You will get bit. Last chance. Sheriff's Department Canine. Commander, I'm gonna send my dog. You will get bit.
Oh, dog's inside, dog's inside. Oh, look at this. Boot and ski storage area. Lots of smells. Smells like 30 feet down here. Look at these rows. This is cool. Basement.
surrender! I surrender! I surrender! Ah! 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 Ouch! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I think the dog might have broke my wrist. Oh, I can't move my hand. Oh my gosh! That dog as compared to the Belgian Malinois is a whole nother level. I tried to hold on as long as I could. There is no way that if you were somebody, oh my gosh, I can't move my arm. If you were somebody that was trying to run away from one of these dogs, that you could ever sustain a bite like that. I can't feel my hand. Oh man, it is really bad. Holy cow. And it's important to mention that I am wearing a bite suit without padding. I am just wearing the Kevlar suit. Chris, you got the dog in its position. I can take the coat off?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, look how swollen my arm is already. Oh, you could just feel the dog's teeth crushing the bone. Oh my gosh, the bite force is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I thought I broke my wrist. Not even kidding, I thought I broke my wrist. It came down the sleeve. When I had to call surrender was when the dog's mouth actually got clamped around my wrist and double bit. And I'm like, that's it, I'm calling it. And I can't even imagine what it would be like to be a bandit on the run and they let that dog go. Man, if they knock on that door and say surrender, you surrender. All right, guys, I give up. Here's the loot. Hands behind my back. I'm under arrest. This is uncomfortable too. Ow!
Roll over.
Roll over.
Cuff your knee up.
Like
Sit
this.
up.
Ow!
Stand up.
I'm handcuffed, detained at this point. They've taken the dog out. Handcuffs are extremely painful on your wrist, especially after it's been chomped by a Dutch Shepherd. And I think the one thing we've definitely learned today is that trying to outsmart the ability of a tactical dog is virtually impossible. I made a good run at it. I felt like my hiding spot was good. The dog sniffed around, and oh my gosh. The feeling when it jumped up and I saw its face and it saw me, I was like, this is it, here it comes. If this were to be on your open skin, forget it. Broken arm, lacerations, you are going to be surrendering much faster than I just did. But I want to give a big thanks to McCord Canine of West Virginia for walking us through this tactical training today. It was an experience that I will definitely never forget, and hopefully my wrist heals up fast enough because we've got some more dog videos to shoot. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, guys, take me off to the slammer. Guilty as charged. Oh, ow, watch the wrist.
Around the world, apprehension canines are used to help law enforcement officers track, find, and ultimately take down criminals of all types. These proud pooches risk their lives on the front line and are an incredibly important part to all police force teams. If your department is currently looking to acquire a professionally trained tactical dog, I strongly recommend you contact McCord Canine of West Virginia. Not only do their dogs have the bark, they definitely have the bite.